Howdy-ho, Stampers. Deb Valder, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm here to show you how to do this topiary tree. It came out really, really pretty, I think. I started out making the flowers very, very easily with our new spiral flower die. It's new from Stampin' Up! It's in the 2014 Occasion Mini Catalog, and it just makes making these flowers so very easy. I also used my favorite out of the new catalog, and this is called Watercolor Wonder Designer Series paper, and it just gives it that shabby chic look. I added some flowers, I added some ribbon to it, and it just came out really good, I think. So let's get started and I'll show you how to make it. It takes no time at all. So the first thing I did was I took a full-size sheet of Designer Series paper, 12 by 12, and I cut it down into 4-inch strips. So I have 3 4-inch strips. I take those 3 4-inch strips, okay, and I run them through my Big Shot with our new die. And this is what makes this project so easy and so fast. This is called the spiral flower die, and you can cut, with Designer Series paper, you can cut up to 5 sheets at a time. And I can get out of this, I can get 1, 2, 3. So out of one sheet of 12 by 12 paper, you actually get 9 flowers. Okay, so when you have your flowers, the best thing to do, if you don't have a quilling tool, which I absolutely love, this is a quilling tool. If you don't have a quilling tool, I'm going to show you what you can do to make it better, or to make these flowers. Okay, but for right now I'm going to use my quilling tool, and all I do is just wrap this around all the way around. Okay, it's very easy when you do it with a quilling tool. Okay, you just wrap it all the way around. Keep wrapping until you get to the end, okay? And this right here is not to be wrapped, okay? This one is where you put your glue. I like to use hot glue when I'm making these flowers. Depending on how fat you want to make it, I just kind of fold this up a little bit, and then depending how fat you want to make it or how skinny you want to make it is how much you let this go, okay? So I just kind of let it go. I put my hot glue underneath there, and then there's my flower, okay? If you don't have a quilling tool, you can take a skewer, and in order to keep it on the skewer, what I like to do is I like to take one of our mini glue dots, roll that around onto your skewer. You don't want it too sticky, so just kind of take your finger and make it unsticky. You don't want it too sticky, but you don't want it not sticky either, okay? Because you do have to get these apart. So you're going to take your skewer, and you're going to do the exact same thing, okay? You're just going to start it there. Make sure it's not sticking too much, because you've got to get this off of here, okay? Alrighty, and then just wrap it around, okay? And just keep wrapping all the way around exactly the same way, okay? So if you don't have a quilling tool, you don't really need to go out and buy one. Just take your skewer and put a little mini glue dot on there and make it so it's not too sticky. Okay, and then wrap it around. You're seeing I'm doing it just like I did before. Okay, then when you get to the end, pull out your skewer, push that up, and let your flower go. Add a little bit of hot glue right there, and that's how you make your flowers. Okay, after you've got all of your flowers made, okay, from your die and from your wrapping around, okay, you're going to start layering them onto your styrofoam cone. I started with a styrofoam cone, okay, and then what I did was I started on the top and I hot glue them. You want to be careful because the hot glue is hot, and it also melts your styrofoam just a little bit as you're putting them on. And the next thing I want to show you how to do is to decorate the insides of it and add a few little bows here and there. One of the things that I'd like to do after we've gotten all of our flowers onto our styrofoam tree is to fill in the little gaps that we have here and there. And there's not a lot, and you don't have to do this, but I just like to add a little bit of ribbon to match the ribbon that is our bow, okay? So what I did was I took about a 1-inch piece of our seam binding and I added it to a ribbon. I know they do have floral pins, but I'm just using what I had around the house, okay? So I took, and what I did was I just stuck the pin in one of the little gaps, okay? And they're not that big that you can even see them, but I like to take and add these so that they kind of coordinate with our bows. So these you'll find sporadically throughout. And then what I did was I added a bow on the top. So this is my bow right up here, and it just kind of drapes down. And then you'll see that I've added some of my little ribbon half bows. I guess you would call them half bows. So please try this project. It is so fast, so easy, and so fun. It's used with our new floral die for the Big Shot, and it's an amazing project. It's going up in my bathroom, and just a shabby chic kind of thing. Hop on over to my blog for some better pictures. You can email me if you have any questions, contact me, whatever. Let me know, and have a great day.